Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another garden update video. It is June 14th. Not quite 2 weeks, but we're, 2 days off? 2 days off, 2 weeks. But I was just super excited to get into the garden and kind of update my progress here. Now, I do like to post this stuff, but it's really for me to look back and see the progress, or maybe next year, and see how fast stuff's growing. A lot of testing I'm doing in the garden with different soils, my ground soil, all this stuff. Different techniques that I've seen on videos and all that stuff. But we're going to start out with this guy here, our pumpkin, not potato. Some critters have been eating him. I don't know who, but we got these ants, so hopefully they beat up anything that's eating my pumpkins. But check out the size of those leaves. They're like frying pans. They're giant. They're like green solar panels. These guys are gonna grow well. Hopefully the soil deeper down is good for those pumpkins and they take full advantage of that. Our golden joys, they got some flowerage going on there. They make these really big flowers, really pretty. Lots of critters on there to help pollinate. And we got our onions here. Check these guys out. Absolutely massive. About as thick as my thumb so far. This guy's even bigger. And our Walla Walla onions, I mean, they're not looking bad. These aren't going to be huge. I kind of started late. We got some weedage here. Get out of here. See you later. Yeah, check out these strawberries. These are as big as my thumb. Not only are they producing strawberries, we got 4 of them coming, but the runners are just running. Check that out. And those will produce more plants and more strawberries, hopefully, and that'll be fun. I have updated the mulch and the stones and all that stuff. I had to move those over because I was mowing the lawn. Tired of looking at the jungle here. But yeah, on to the next section here. We got our beans. Now from last video, we got our pole beans on this side. Our bush beans on the edge here. And we got our pole beans. Now, you can see that the pole beans, they like to grab onto stuff and make their way up. That's what I intended. And I mean, it seems to be working out. These are all nice and healthy and green, and you know, they're just loving it in there so far. You see our cucumbers over here, they're doing all right. Sometimes you just got to move them around and tell them where to go, because they get lost and, well, they can't always find their way, so you just help them out. There we go. Let's put that tendril there. We got some flower buds happening here. Any little baby cukes? That guy right there, actually, that might be a baby cucumber right there. Now he'll want to get pollinated from another male flower or something like that. Some more weedage. Whoop, see you later. I don't know how it works. I just try to let the bugs do their job there. See if that works out. So, but we got some crazy tomatoage happening here. Lots of tomatoes. Might even have to zoom out a bit there. And lots of carrots. I gotta thin those out still, but. So on this side we got our medium variety. I started from seed. And over on that side we got 3 plants of the Better Boy Walmart variety. Now if we just come in here, we got some tomatoes. Check those out. Got a bunch of them. Big boys. Now they're not going to be huge, but they're a vining kind, so they produce lots. And who doesn't like lots of tomatoes? I know I do. Now we'll come over to the big ones here. These are our Better Boy variety here. They're ginormous. Just look at the size of these stalks. This is big as my thumb. Now there's no tomatoes yet on these, but there's lots of flowers. Just tickle them, give them a little tickle. Sometimes that'll help pollinate them if there's no critters around. I got some carrots. And then something that's doing a lot better that I didn't think that was actually going to do so good are these celeries. More weedage. See you later. Get out of there. This is not your home. See ya. But check those stalks out. Now those grow nice and big and turn into big celeries. Yeah. I think they're doing just great. One of the healthier plants in here. Look how waxy and good those leaves look. Wow. Now I got some potatoes. That's not what I want to show you yet. We're gonna come over here. These guys. Just look at these zucchinis, man. These things are huge. Absolutely massive. Bigger than a frying pan, I'd say. And we got some powder mildew and whatnot in there, but that I don't really care about that. Not a big deal. Oh, he's taking a little rest on that leaf there, a little bug. Yeah, those zucchinis are doing good. I see some flowers happening there. Lots of lettuce. This is doing a lot better than the last time I showed you in the video. Before it wasn't doing so hot. But it's looking good now. We got some oregano here. Some more chives. I love chives. We love them here. And here's our plants that weren't doing so hot in the black pots. They were about, what, yay high when I showed you last. But we do have some tomatoage happening here too. Just gotta find them. Ah, yes, here we go. Check that guy out. Look at him. He's so little. Well, it's definitely a good sign that I'm helping pollinate, or the critters are. Some more chives. We love chives. Italian parsley. Use that for a chicken Alfredo night. But just look at the corn. Now, the dollar store variety, it's holding its own, I will say. 3 packs for $1.25. And this pack, 2 packs in this whole section here was $10 almost. But this time, I mean, you can't really look at that. No earwigs. So that's a good sign. We're going to come over here to our untamed cherry tomato. Now this guy's fallen down, blown over, grown curly. But look at him now. The solution? Just a little string. 1 string. And he's growing everywhere. He's going to have tomatoes on him probably another 2 weeks. And there's 2 golden joys in there. So they're doing a lot better than the ground soil ones. But I have a funny suspicion that it has a lot to do with the sun. Not much the soil. All my other golden joys are kind of in shaded areas behind there and over there. So here's my pot lettuce. This was an experiment that turned out really well. We've already used this for supper. And I've pruned the crap out of this guy with a video I watched. And look how bushy he is now compared to what he used to look like. Oh, some more weedage. See you later. Bye-bye. Here's our little homeless tomato, I like to call him. He's just growing everywhere. But he wasn't looking so good. We kind of abandoned him, but look at him now. He's got his big legs on. I was worried about our peppers, but I mean, you can see where they've added these black marks on the bamboo stick, and that's how much they've grown in the 2 weeks. And he's already making new branches and flowers. So much more leafy greens. That's bell, jalapeno, and wax pepper. So now I'm gonna keep picking these flowers until about mid-June before I let them start to flower, because these plants are just not tall enough yet. As much as they've grown, they're just not that big. So then this is just out of control. I don't even know what to do with these guys. Look how big these are. Hello down there. We got potatoes and they're starting to flower. And we know what happens when they start to flower. It means they start to produce potatoes. So soon we'll have some ready to go. But yeah, that's the garden so far. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in another 2 weeks or so. Yeah. See you in the next video.